Welcome back to the number one
Hello
podcast in
and
Ireland,
welcome.
according.
Okay.
Here we go
You go
again.
on, go on. Sorry, sorry. Oh, dude.
This is something we haven't discussed about in how long?
Well, I haven't been here for long because how bad my Wi-Fi has been. It only got fixed. It only has been fixed like past week, man. I'm like in a different country at the moment, so like I was like in quarantine for 2 weeks. So like the Wi-Fi in the hotel was really bad. Now I'm in my apartment, so it's all right now. So it's deadly. So that's why I'm back. But anyway, let's get the
Okay,
intro ready.
so who's gonna steer the wheel with that?
You've been here. You've been steering while I was gone, so it's fair enough. You do it.
Okay then. Welcome back to the number one podcast in Ireland, according to us. Where we go into reality and talk about whatever the heck we want. I'm Usman, alongside Abdullahi, with Khalil being incognito, and this is the Into Reality podcast, the 23rd episode. What's been happening at delay?
Man, you know yourself, bro. Like, semester is nearly over, so that means what's it called again? Exams. And this semester, you know, like how the semester was mostly online, yeah. Like, I think the exams are going to be in class, so we're going to have to do the exams in school. And like for me, it's no bother, yeah, because like I actually been studying. But you know, for some other students who've been cheating, man, it's gonna flop. They're gonna flop, unfortunately, unless they find a super cheat code.
It looks like they're calling me.
But you
Just,
know,
just give me a
it is what
moment.
it is. And now Usman is gone, so it's just me. So any of you guys watching, yeah, do me a favor, yeah, and go to what's called again our previous episode. And there's which Khalil does by himself, yeah. And please, I'm begging you, yeah, please like and comment down below saying thank you to Khalil. He did an excellent job in that podcast, yeah, and he deserves all the praises he did because I was gone, Usman was gone, and he steered that podcast and he did well. And like I couldn't do that myself. Like me and Usman, none of us could do a podcast all by themselves. So please, if you're watching this, yeah, please go to that podcast, give a like, and comment down below. It would mean a lot to us, but it would mean a heck of a lot more to Khalil. So thank you, and welcome to thank you for my TED talk. So I think today our two main topics will be how RPG and gacha games are usually a scam, and how what's called again, um, how Man United in the Europa League, because you know everyone we like to clown on this podcast. We like to clown on Man United, to be honest, because let's be honest, the mighty are falling. If I do say so myself, like I support Liverpool, yeah. And a few years back, man, they were atrocious, man. You know, but alhamdulillah, I stuck with them through thick and thin, and alhamdulillah, we got better and better now. And now we're like, we won the title finally, and now we're like title contenders for this year. So you know, Man United fans out there watching, you know, it can get better. You know, like it's not going to stay bad for ever, but hopefully it stays bad for a long time. You know, so we can keep on clowning on you guys.
Oh,
Oh yeah, speaking about Man United, yeah, how's Arsenal?
um, same as usual. Horrific,
Oh,
horrific performances. Lost 2-0
okay.
against Tottenham in the derby, and we
Yeah, but
played
like
an injured Thomas Partey.
yeah, but like to be fair, yeah, Tottenham are on form. Like they're like a really hard team to beat. Yeah, I'm. But then again, like DT says, when it comes to derbies, like form goes out the window. But like you know, it's Jose Mourinho, and he just likes. I don't know. He's a sadistic man. He likes to beat Arsenal, man. Honestly, God, I don't know why. I
He probably has a
think
personal
that's
vendetta
Arsenal.
against them.
Yeah, it has a personal vendetta against us because remember the 2005 ghost goal against Chelsea, which got us to the UEFA Champions League final, man. Like ever since that, he still hates Liverpool. He hates Liverpool because of that.
Yeah, I
And
remember that.
like I'm not a huge fan of Mourinho, but like he's a world class manager at this league. Like, and for me, yeah, my opinion, I think he's a way better manager than what's called again than your man. What's his name again? Pep. Because like Mourinho, the funds he gets, man, and he drives teams to the best, and he drives team to where they are, man. Compared to Pep, who spends a lot of money, man. Like it's just phenomenal. Because remember, like Pep had arguably the greatest Barcelona side of all time, yeah. And you know me, and what he got them like two Champions League, yeah, like that's a good achievement. I'm not gonna lie, but 2009 Champions League, like people could argue like Chelsea should have gone through to the final because you remember like there are so many calls for Chelsea that weren't made in that semi final against
Oh
Barcelona.
yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely.
Yeah, like I know you were happy because you support Arsenal and you dislike Chelsea, but like you have to agree there's like so many wrong calls that happened.
So many bad ones, to be honest.
Yeah, what's coming. And what's called again? And then there's what's called again. And then the 2011 one, arguably, like Van Persie set off, like that was unfair, man. Like that shouldn't have happened. Like even Van Persie was like complaining, like he couldn't hear everyone. Like as soon as like the ref just blew the whistle, yeah, and Van Persie was like he couldn't hear, yeah, and then he just gave him a red card. So like arguably, you could say like two of them you shouldn't have gone to the final, but then you could say that about every team. Like I'm not trying to like take away from his what's called achievements because he has achieved a hell of a lot, but like compared to Mourinho, like Pep has the money, while what's called like Klopp or like Marino, they just build the player. You get me?
Yeah,
And what you call again in what you say again? Like for example, like and he took over like a Bayern Munich side, yeah. But what's called again? Who just won the treble, yeah, and he couldn't get them the Champions League fight. He won the Champions League final, and now he has what's called again a great Man City side, but to keep getting knocked out is in the quarterfinals. Like last year, he got knocked out by. Oh, sorry, is this year? Well, last season they got knocked out by Leon of all teams, bro. Like what was the score? 3-1, innit? Like with
3-1.
Dembele
Yeah,
scoring two
3-1.
goals against. Yeah, with Dembele scoring two goals against you, bro. Like you got fixed up, man. Okay, I don't think he has scored his goals since this all this season, like so far.
Ooh,
Dembele, Musa Dembele.
oh, Musa Dembele. Damn.
I don't think he scored. Like, well, I'm not 100% sure. Like, just so people just don't quote me on this, but like, I don't think he scored a goal this season. But like, still, like, they got knocked out, and the season before it was Spurs. The season before it was Liverpool, and the season before that was what's called again AS Monaco. Like, he's had enough money. I don't know. Like, either he's not. I don't know. Like, what is he not like? What's the problem? Like, he has enough. He has the funds. He has the players. Like, you should like if that was a different teach club, what's called a manager. He could have. They would have won the Champions League. For example, if that was like a Zidane or like a club or probably a Mourinho, they would have won it. Like, I don't know why he hasn't won the Champions League with arguably one of the greatest Premier League sides of all time. Like they don't I'm not going to take away what he did. Like for example, like the Centurion, like when got over 100 points. But like there's some questions that need to be asked, and frankly, no one's asking them. Well, True Geordie is, but he gets a lot of hate for that, which is unfortunate. If I do say so myself. Anyway, anything you going to add to that, Usman?
Well, it's not only like a manager like Guardiola. It's it's other managers as well. You give them a good team, and you expect them to like go on win the Champions League, but they don't. Like you look at Real Madrid last season, the team was still good. They had Zidane as the manager, but they got knocked out in the round of 16 by Man City. But fair enough, they did win the league.
Mm,
But then again, the league was already dead.
yeah,
And speaking of speaking of managers, like I remember when Unai Emery was sacked and they're looking for a replacement for Unai Emery. Like the one manager that was in my mind. The one manager I wanted us to get was Max Allegri, former manager of Juventus. Complete manager
yeah.
is just a complete manager. Attack is excellent. Midfield is working. Defense is excellent. He was the one I wanted. If it wasn't him, then probably wouldn't mind Diego Simeone. But then again, there's
Well,
no chance of him leaving Atletico Madrid.
why would Diego
But
Simeone
people just
leave when he's got like so much money? Like man's like the highest rich coach in what's it called again in the world. Like he's getting a lot of money, but I don't doubt he's going to leave for that.
I believe Antonio Conte gets more than him at Inter Milan. But that's not the case.
I doubt that. I doubt that. But anyway, let's go.
If not him, then I remember we were linked to Mourinho and him possibly him being the manager of Arsenal. And I remember there was loads of Arsenal fans saying no, they don't want him as the manager. Why? They say because he's a defensive coach and he's also like a T Rex or something like that. And his history with the club that he doesn't like Arsenal and whatnot. Now at the time I didn't say anything about it because if the man was gonna do a job, then that's the only thing I cared about. Because I
Yeah.
remember back in 2007 when I think he was still the manager of Chelsea at that point. When 2007, Tottenham wanted him to be him to be their coach. And he said he will never coach them in his lifetime. But look where we are now. Anyways, but then
There he
Arsenal
is.
decided to take a stupid risk. Probably the stupidest risk I've ever witnessed in my life. They went
Which
and got
Mikel
Mikel
Arteta.
Arteta, who, may I remind you, is not just he's a novice and has no managerial experience. Like with him, I expected him to go all the way to the second division in Spain and coach a club like Malaga and start doing his thing there before he could get a job like this. But no, first job he gets is coach of Arsenal, and people are saying, you know what, they'll back Arteta. They believe he's going to do stuff that. I'm just thinking to myself, this man is not going to take us forward. And it's not me being disrespectful, but it was not going. It's not going to work. Like I
I think
would rather
he's like a cult hero because like he used to be like a former ex player becomes manager. Like everyone's going to be like, oh my days, oh I love this. Oh it's so great or something like that. Because like for example, like
but
if Steven Gerrard was to come to Liverpool, yeah, like everyone would be happy or something like everyone would be happy because like he's a cult hero, he's a club legend. So I
but
think
with
that's why
Steven
people.
but with Steven Gerrard, that's understandable because he's he's a club legend. Arteta is not. He only played at Arsenal for like 4 seasons. Wait, hold on. Probably like 5 seasons. And his last two, he barely featured in them due to injury and whatnot. And he somehow just gets the job.
Oh
And
yeah, you know what the mess is all those situation, yeah. Do you know, like everyone
Yeah.
knows the reason why they're not playing Mesut Ozil? Yeah, it's not because like
Yes.
he's not training something. It's because like the Uyghurs. When he talked about the Uyghur in China, yeah, it's because like
Yeah.
Arsenal, like Mikel Arteta came up and said because he doesn't want to play. But let's be honest, we all know it's because like the Uyghur situation, and they just don't want to. Arsenal TV doesn't want. They don't want to lose money, something like that. And the thing that pissed me off with Arsenal, yeah, is that they said they don't want to do anything with politics, yeah, the Uyghur
Come
solution, yeah.
upstairs.
But they talked about like the Black Lives Matter, which should be talked about, yeah, and the NSARS, what's it called again, and the NSARS, what the root, at the NSARS, what's called rights. But they only did that because they knew they weren't going to lose money. But they never talk about the Uyghur solution, Uyghur, what's called a problem, or what's happening in Kashmir, or what's happening in all these Muslim nations, because they know like they're going to lose a hell of a lot of money from it. Which is it's just weird. Like it's like this. It's like, oh, we only care about politics when it doesn't lose us money, and that's why Mesut Ozil doesn't play. But then I don't think he really cares because at least he gets to train and play football and what's called again earns 350 grand a week. So like it's a win-win solution for him. Usman's gone. Ah, my days. I wonder where he went now this time. Actually, for any of you guys watching, yeah, if you come this far, yeah, comment down I in the comment section, yeah. And if someone's listening, if someone ever finds to watch it, he probably knows what that means. But just comment down I, just for you guys are watching, just for the bands, because I don't know, it does help a lot with the videos, and we're trying to pump as much videos as one. We're trying to grow this channel like to the best we can, so it would help, yeah. And subscribe to the Clips channel, even though I barely do anything. Anyway,
Anyways, as I was saying about Arteta, like, how do you expect him to work with what he has? Because if you look at that whole Arsenal squad, it's worse than Everton's, and that's saying a lot. We are 15th in the table. We're closer to a relegation battle than we are to a Europa League battle.
yeah,
Like, no matter what coach I feel like no matter what coach we get, nothing's going to change. The one thing the club needs is just a whole financial takeover. Let the Arabs just come and take over. Let the Arabs just come and take over. And if Kronk is someone that is hard to deal with, just slap him like 5 billion on his face, and I'll be surprised if he doesn't take it. Because first of all, so much deadwood needs to be cleared from the team,
like who?
and
Like
just
I know you want to say Xhaka, yeah, like because everyone's on Xhaka's case.
dude, he was supposed to be our N'Golo Kante.
Bro, you could have bought N'Golo Kante, but you guys refused, and now you got Xhaka. But then again, N'Golo Kante has slowed down in the past year or two.
But I mean, with Kante, there's not much for him to do. Like he's already cemented himself as world class. So
Yeah,
what else is there?
yeah, not
Even
much
though
to
I
do,
still
to be
think
honest. Yeah,
Casemiro is better than him, but that's not the point. The point is,
yeah.
there's some things I just don't understand. Like first of all, why did we get Willian when we could have went and got Saeed Ben Rahma from Brentford? Why did we extend David Luiz's contract?
Nah,
Why did we
David
sign?
Luiz, man. He's been playing good. Don't lie, man. Sometimes he plays good. Sometimes he plays. He's like what's called again. He's like a bipolar person with bipolar, man. Sometimes they play. Sometimes they're good. Sometimes they're bad, bro. Like you can never tell with them.
He's the best from the worst. From the worst bunch, he's the
Yeah,
best.
well, that's better than nothing, my friend.
And not only that, like the only thing that I've seen that is so stupid, apart from Arsenal not trying to go in for Sabozlai, I'll get to that later. I think the stupid fact is They don't have William Saliba listed either in the Premier League 23-man squad or in the Europa League 25-man squad. I'm like, what gives? Apparently, Arteta says that apparently he's not ready to play in the big leagues. I'm like, then what has he been
Man,
doing in League One?
man was playing League One, bro. Like same with Pepe. Like
I
Pepe,
get,
yeah, I seen him.
yeah,
Man plays really bad in Premier League, but when I see him in League One, it's like this guy's actually good.
but here's the thing with Saliba when he was on loan at the Etienne, he was playing in defense alongside another player called Wesley Fofana. Now, as Saliba came back to Arsenal and Fofana got sold to Leicester City, Fofana is playing almost every game for Leicester City, while Saliba is not even in the squad. Like, here's one thing that happened. There was this video that Arsenal uploaded to the YouTube channel that Lacazette and Saliba were playing a game called "What Do You Know?" and the challenge was name name every French player that's played for that has that was part of Arsenal, and then and then Lacazette said Saliba's name, but then Saliba was saying, no, I have not played the game yet." Lacazette said, "But you're an Arsenal player." He said, "But I haven't played the game." He said, "Yeah, you haven't played the game, but you still signed the contract as an Arsenal player."
Hmm.
I was like, bruh, the club, the club is in a mess.
The club is a mess. The management is a mess. It reminds me of Liverpool back in the day, bro, when we were so bad.
You
And then
weren't
we got
that terrible.
financial pick.
You still had respectability.
Yeah, we were terrible, my guy. Like we like when I only saw Liverpool lift what's called in my childhood one trophy. Sorry, two trophies in my whole childhood. What's called
Still
getting
better than what we
the
did.
sorry, like three. Sorry, there's three. The Champions League, the FA Cup, and then the League
Sorry, it
Cup.
wasn't even. No, you guys didn't lift it. Oh, it's 2006.
2006, yeah. Those the only those the only trophies I saw. Three cup in my childhood. Oh my days.
Yeah, but you still had world class players playing in your team
Oh yeah,
at points in
yeah.
time.
World class players. We just
Fernando
couldn't. We just
Torres,
could.
Xabi Alonso, Jamie Carragher.
Jamie Carragher is top class. I wouldn't put him as world class. He was an okay centre back.
I mean, okay, I mean one of the best centre backs in the league's history.
Mhm. That's highly debatable, but we go on.
So the thing is, what also thing that doesn't make sense to me is the fact that Lucas Torreira is on loan at Atletico Madrid and Jack is still here. And now that I'm saying this, there was actually this player that Arsenal were were linked with a lot. Goes by the name of Dominic Zabozlai, playing for Red Bull Salzburg. And I was looking at him, I was thinking to myself, yo, this is the kind of guy we need in the midfield. Not only is he an attacking midfielder that can pass the ball here and there, he is also like De Bruyne that will just go and shoot and score a goal. Even though we
Yeah.
weren't the only ones linked with him, AC Milan also wanted him, Real Madrid also wanted him. But according to Fabrizio, the man that doesn't lie about his news, is that he will be confirmed to go to Red Bull Leipzig. I said, oh my god! And apparently Arsenal didn't even put a single bid in for him. Guy had a 25 million euro buyout clause. All we needed to do just throw the money in, activate it. Cool, we get him. Nope, nope, nope. And apparently I hear that we're linked with a player from the championship called Buendia playing for Norwich. I'm like, no, 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 no.
Like
Now,
who's this?
don't
Who's this guy?
like people say that, but look at his stats. The last time he was in the Prem. I'm like, what about his stats right now? Are they as good as are they as good as they were when he was in the Look, the only time a Premier League club can sign someone from the Championship is if you're a club like West Ham, Leicester City, or the rest of them. That can work. But if you're a top tier club, no, you can't run like that. Yeah.
Yeah, true. But what's it
Speaking of
called again?
things, speaking of things that don't work, Man United can't get into the round of 16 of the Champions League.
Yeah. I think we're happy there for that,
And also, a few minutes ago, the Manchester derby ended 0-0.
bro. That's good for me because then what's it called again? Then they both drop points.
Boring. It was boring. There were so many things you could do while that whole game was happening. Some people would rather watch paint dry than watch that derby.
Yeah. Anyway, what's it called again? It's just oh yes, this is people who what's it called Captain Bruno Fernandes. They get no points, and Kevin De Bruyne. They barely get any points.
Wait, oh, I didn't even check. I didn't even check the last time I checked. Aston Villa played against Wolves and they won 1-0, and I got 15 points from Emi Martinez and Tyrone Mings, 8 and 6 respectively. And De Bruyne got me
I got
De Bruyne 3 points.
I
Eh,
got 8 points from Martinez and 2 from Grealish.
so 10.
Oh, I should have got 3, but then he got a yellow card. What a useless guy. Oh my days! I have Danny Ings is back, Vardy and Calvert-Lewin, bro. If they score, man, oh my days! And I put Salah as my captain because we play Fulham, bro. Oh my days!
I just realized me selling Mane and then getting Salah was the best decision I made so far.
Right? Oh, selling Mane, obviously, Mane is just some random like. He does like good for like 2 or 3 weeks, then he just dips. Like he's very inconsistent, unfortunately. What do you think? Hello?
You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, so anyways, right now I'm just currently on 17 points.
I'm still on two. I'm just on 12. I'm on 10 points, man. I can't. I just can't. I've given up on I've given up on fantasy, man. So like, it is what it is, my G.
I mean, for me, the fantasy league was already over for me before I even started.
Yeah, bro. Like ever since I missed week 1, I knew it's going to be the hardest to do.
Well, I don't even. Oh boy, that isn't
Well,
great.
what happened?
Um, yeah, it's best not to discuss about that.
Well, we'll talk later. Anyway, days attacking. You play mobile games, yeah, right?
Yeah,
Do you like how they're always free, yeah? But then they just scam you so badly. Like they're like you have to buy this, yeah, you have to buy this to pass or something like that. Oh my days, it's so annoying, don't you think?
yeah. To be honest, yeah, it's a bit of a scam. To be honest, yeah.
Like for example, I'm playing this game, gotcha game, yeah, but access here. And like there's you go like there's like something called Exos points. Yeah, they give it like like thank God like they give it to us like at least every day from like the or like there's an update. They always give us loads of them. Yeah, but sometimes, bro, like honestly, I'm trying to get this rare character. Yeah, and I just don't have enough. I'm not gonna spend money on these games, man. Honestly, God.
Because I remember, when you're playing these games and you like the problem with these games is like, first of all, it's hard to get, it's hard to get in-game, in-game currency. It's already hard to get those, and if you want to get them, you have to pay a stupid amount to get them. They say free, but you have to pay money to get the stuff in the game. So I really, I do agree. Like, yo, these games are not being true to their word.
Yeah, bro. Like, honestly, God, man. I'm just confused. Like it's like, oh, these games are free, yeah. But then the in-game purchases, man, cost way more than the game would be if you had to pay for if you have to pay from the start. And I swear to God, yeah, I'm in this group chat for Exos here, and there's some people who actually spend thousands of dollars. One guy spends $1,000 per month on the game. I'm like, what, bro? Like, just can I send you my bank account so you can give me $1,000? It's
I
just
don't.
mad, ain't it?
I just don't understand to be honest about them. It's like obviously
Well, like,
they're doing it just to get money.
yeah. Well, honestly, if they have the money to spend, bro, how am I to judge? But like, I'm just saying, bro, it's just mad, like spending 1 grand per game.
Anyways, even though this is with phones, we all know that the greatest scam in history is FIFA points in Ultimate Team.
Yeah,
And the only reason that FIFA points are a scam is because the pack weight is absolutely poor. That is why. Like to get
it's like
about
FIFA
twelve
points, bro.
thousand points, to get 12,000 points, you have to pay more than you pay to get the actual game.
Yeah, man.
And if you check in the last few years, um,
The UFC for worse, yeah.
Ultimate Team
And
has
these
been
games,
okay.
I don't play FIFA. By the way, remember these what these those mafia what you call again, mafia
Bad.
memes, bro. Like level one. Oh my days, like the ad would be way better than the actual game.
The memes are better than the game. Oh no, that's actually the point of the trailer to look better than the actual product. If the meme are better than the actual game, then something is wrong, massively wrong.
So it's good, man. But like trailers are always usually better than game, to be honest. Like, cause trailers are hyped up and they put music in that makes you what's called again music. What's called again which make we hyped you up.
Hmm. Speaking of music, for some songs are actually terrible. It's just the instrumental that saves it.
Yeah. Oh
Because
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
give
Cause
you
like
one.
you know like cause like what's called again the beats, man. Like like music has an effect on you. Actually has an effect on your soul. Like it can affect your mood and all of those stuff. You know.
Yeah, the lyrics don't even matter.
Especially the beats, man. They be like boom, 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 boom. And they just be hyping you up and all that.
Yeah, just like the song WAP. It's terrible. The only reason it's still alive is because of
The
the
beat
beat.
and
It's
the
actually
lyrics.
the beat is actually good. No, I hate the lyrics.
No, but like women like the lyrics, you know.
And yet they're hypocrites.
Yeah, well, bro, teach
Because
his own, as they say.
here's the thing: if the dudes were the ones saying those lyrics, a wave of feminists will come in. But because it's the women saying these lyrics, somehow there's peace in the world.
It is what it is, bro. It is what it is, my guy.
It is what it
Yeah.
is, unfortunately.
Anyway, bro, it's just
Oh yes,
anyway. Yeah, go on.
this time around, school, college, all of it just sucks right now.
Yeah, true, bro.
At this point in time, next week, secondary school students will be doing their Christmas exam before the break. In colleges some can't even do the exam, so they replaced it with something else with
What's that?
probably up to like 2,000 word essays. And even though that
Yeah,
is going to take all my energy, to, to be fair, I'd rather do that than do the
yeah,
actual exam.
bro. What? 2,000 word essay to take an exam.
Yeah, I'd rather do an essay than do the exam.
What? Oh yeah, because like you get cheating. Like technically, well, you're not cheating technically. Like you just gonna do a sharp, sharp, bro. It's like here, take it.
Yeah, because like the thing, when they give you like 1,500 word essays, 2,000 word essays, like
Yeah,
typing the words is no problem. It's actually trying to look for the information and put it into words, which is the difficult
yeah.
part.
True, bro.
Like
True.
in your head, you have the essay planned out. It just feels complete in your head. Like you're just telling yourself, "Oh, you're gonna mop the floor with this." But then when you get into it, it's GG.
Yeah. As soon as you finish it and submit, you're like, Alhamdulillah.
I can
Like,
finally go to bed.
Allah, that's the same thing. I remember, yeah, I had this assignment, yeah, and I was due last Tuesday, and I finished it on the same day, and I submitted it like 2 minutes before the deadline, and I was like, man,
Lucky.
bro, like 2 minutes. I know a friend of mine who submitted it, like, it's like 3 seconds before the deadline.
Oh, 3 seconds.
Like, he's even luckier.
But those ones when you're doing the assignments like in the middle of the night and you're taking no sleep. You're going through the whole night making sure you get this assignment done.
Yeah,
The moment you've done it, you added your bibliography and all that. You go and rename it. You go and log into Moodle. You upload it, and then you submit it.
yeah,
That moment feels so good. You just close. You don't
yeah.
even turn off the computer properly. You just close it, and then you just
You just
pick
close
up
and
your
put it
clothes
on
and just
probably. It just goes into sleep.
you just
Yeah, then just go to bed.
jump into bed and that's it.
Oh my days, that's just great, isn't it?
Sleep like look when you get a sleep after doing that, those sleeps are more better than just getting a normal sleep.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. To be honest.
In fact, those sleeps are so good. You can actually compare those sleeps to end of school year, beginning of holiday sleep.
Yeah, when school's out forever, school's out forever. Mm, school's out for summer. I can't
Oh,
wait.
speaking
My
of
exams are
schools
next
out,
month, and I'm off. I'm finished semester next. I'm finished the semester next month. And I have February till March, bro. Oh my days!
and
I can't
then
wait for that.
jump on to the next semester.
Yeah, then we finish second year of uni, bro. Then we go into third year. Man, like it's mad. I'm on my second year of uni, like 200 level, bro. Like I can't. I keep forgetting that I'm in my second year. I'm like, damn, bro. And like it's like then I talk to my friends who are in their like fifth or sixth year. It's like, oh shit. It's like I'm not that far.
No, because I sometimes I just think to myself that I was still in that was still in primary school, but I realized, primary school was 10 years ago.
Bro, like that's mad. I'm feeling like me, like I. Sure, you make Khalil's laughing. Anyway, bro, I got a dip here. Should we wrap it at this?
I have I have one more thing to ask before we actually wrap it up.
Go on, I'm listening.
What do you think of Khalil's solo episode last week?
Bro, sure, bro. I commented, but I have to applaud Khalil, man. Like, bro, you could never do solo episode by yourself, bro. Like, so, like, for him to do that, man, that takes like a lot of courage, man. So, like, Khalil, I applaud you for doing that, man. Like, big up you, man, my guy. To
Because
even
I
show your
remember
face, bro.
when I even tried to do like a solo episode, I know midway into it, I'm just running out of things to say because I'm the only one. There's nothing else that I mentioned. So yeah, kudos to the boy for doing it.
You deserve all that praise. That's why he's off today. That's why you're off today. You finished.
So, anyways, we're just
Bro.
gonna wrap this right over here. Thank you all for listening. If you did enjoy this episode of podcast, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Also, speaking of subscribing, this channel went up to 17 subscribers after being on 14 for weeks.
Bro, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, we just went up by 3 subscribers to 17.
Next up, 20 by the end of the year, yeah?
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next week. Bye-bye.